私はそれよりもそのものと仲良くなり私はそれのするけこれ就是那么的我们三的兄弟
How's it going, everybody? I'm a little late. My bad. I'm sorry. Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? How's it going? Ay, ay, ay. I ran over a little bit. Couldn't shut up talking about my hero, but we are indeed here with Fena, episode 9. Let's hope that today is a good episode. You can tell I'm running over. I don't have my headphones ready. No earbuds today. I gotta do these because I don't have my earbuds on me. They're in a completely different room, and I'm not running to go get them. So we're gonna do these. So we're here. Hold on. Off. Nice. I don't know if they'll connect to my. I always have troubles with this. Oh gosh. Oh. And second. Working. Oh, no. Okay, so last week we ended with Yukimaru's like decree tour to Fena, and it made for such an incredible moment. Like more than an incredible moment. It was very beautiful, the backdrop, all of that. It was like very, very, very incredible. We also got Shitan back with us. He was able to not see the error of his ways, but he was able to actually come to his own mind on what he wanted to do, and not to essentially just listen to his uncle and his brother about her, and actually help her out in her little rant that she usually does. Helped out the situation just a little bit. So we're doing this. I have no idea what to expect going into this episode, but I'm ready for it. So I'm gonna mute this music up, and we're about to get started. So I can pause that, and we can do this. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So Fena, Pirate Princess, episode 9. Going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Straight into the opening, okay? All right. I hope today's a good episode. I really do. I think we ended last week specifically with Abel being on the ship, saying that he was going to be reunited with Helena very soon. So there's going to be some sort of shenanigans with the whole calling out to her. What's up, Vittoria? There's going to be some shenanigans whenever we get to Eden, if possible. Maybe we could do it before. Maybe there might be a permanent solution, speaking from Abel's point of view, with Helena and Fena and body swapping or conscious taking over. So who knows? Some answers, more questions. I don't dislike that. So we'll see. Happy Sunday, Vittoria. Come on, episode. Hurry up. I'm excited. Okay. Vice versa. Stable. Happy Sunday. What does that say? Look at his eyes. What was that? Oh, was she executed? He did receive a bird at the end of last episode too. It showed up at the window. So that he's definitely giving them their location. The sensei is. The sensei is giving Abel the Goblin Knights' location and Fena's location. Oh, that's unfortunate. What could that be? I mean, like, what kind of thing would make that noise? She looks just like Fena. That's crazy. Well, she does seem like a witch. I'm trying to see like how relative to him, how much older is she than him? They look like they could be about the same age, but Fena's ageless. Yeah. Abel. Oh, really? So he's nobility. Several of their siblings. Huh. I'm a prince, but I have no family. I have no friends. The music is beautiful. They seem like they're about the same age, so this makes this even more interesting. Bastard, probably. But he's here. Like someone is taking care of him still. Is she pregnant already? No. Yeah, she is tall. I have thoughts, but I don't know. Hold on. Because this is from his point of view. If we take his point of view as 100%, she eloped with him while carrying the king's child. That's muddy. That's really messy. I found her. Yeah, if they would be related technically. Would they? Then that means he would have been related to Helena as well. Like if he, we don't know. If he's the king's son, but he's not from the queen, then that means they would be related. But that's weird because they said that she ran off with the king's baby. No, Fena and Abel are related, but not her. Hmm. Huh. This is messy. This is really messy. If we're taking this account as 100%, then I got some questions. I got some questions for real, for real. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like showing that he was crying hard. Oh man. I gotta rethink everything. I gotta rethink everything. Yes. Good. He's got his range of motion back a little bit. A lot of it, not a little bit. Okay. Maybe. Maybe. Still trying to figure it out. It's a possibility. He said La Poiselle could not be born. So it could be a possibility. I feel like I've heard this before. At what point in the show did this happen? She was singing it to herself when she was on the balcony in the first episode, right? Huh. Yeah, it's when she was sitting out on the balcony. The lyrics are Clue. More than gold in the land of the gods, atop the stage stands a shrine maiden. So as the maid slumbers, came before herself. White storm clouds, journey to the end, the stone that shows the way. Lies ahead as the sun setting in the east. It's a time to return beyond. So all things she was presented with before. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Taught her the song. I like how it's coming together. Yeah. 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 Uh huh. Hmm. 61 and 34. Yes. Yes. What, Fena? Yes. Wow. $14 degrees west longitude. 60. Hold on. I need to. We're gonna have to Google Map this. I want to see where on the freaking globe this is. Interesting. That's when she gets like the possession thing. So that means when she's on the right track, her ancestors will intervene and continue to guide her and continue her on her track. So then she can keep going, and then she gets to a certain point, and then they'll intervene again to get her somewhere else. Oh wow! Yes, I think you're correct. Virgin Busar. Ray is going to be here at any moment with us. Good. I really like this episode. I really like this episode. We got some stuff that we got to look up. What was the longitude and latitude again? We got to do this. What was the longitude and latitude again? It was it west 64, north 13? I don't think that was right. It was a north 64 and west 13. We'll go back when the ED finishes. We need the directions though. Was it west 14 and north 63, or is it north 14 and west 63? Okay. Run it back. North 63 and west 14. Okay. So, hold on. Gotta do this. All right. So, I don't know how to write this and I don't know how to write this stuff. So it is, what is it again? Oh, wow. It's 63 and 14. So 63, 14. You know what? No, is it? Was it? No, it wasn't. It was she commissioned the stone in 1435 because she died in 1431. Let me death. Is it? Hold on. Am I wrong? Joan, I thought it was 30. Yeah, I thought it was 36. Joan of Arc. Yeah, it was 36 that she commissioned the stone. Close though. Close though. All right. Bert and Matt. I don't understand how to do this. I don't know how to do this. 63 and 40. I guess. It's north and west? I don't know. I don't know how to do longitude and latitude. I feel like an idiot, but I don't know how to. Figure it out. Okay, so that's 40. 63. 52. 57. 56. 60. 62. 63. That's 60. That's 64. Hold on. 63 and 14. So west 14. South, east, west. It's up here. This is where 63 and 14 takes you. Right here. This is 63 and 14. Should have did this a long time ago. Wouldn't it be easier if you just Google it the way Yukimaru said it? It's so if I let me pop this tab. So it is west 63, 63 degrees north 14. Gosh. Oh, let me do this. It's too quiet. I don't know. This is I don't understand longitude and latitude, like legit. So I don't know how to how do I input those coordinates? It's 63 00 14 00. Yeah, it's here. Was that before or after Fena? Because he said it and then Fena was like, no, it's flip. Wasn't that a moment as well? She said that? Let me pull this over here. Yeah, they said west 14 degrees north, 14 degrees west longitude, 63 degrees north latitude. And then she's like, no, it's flipped. So 63 degree. Oh wait, no, 14 degrees west longitude. Let's Google that. Yeah, it says Sweden. Oh wait, let me pull this up. I'll pull this over here too. All right. $14 degrees west longitude, 63 degrees north latitude. $63 degrees north latitude. So the 60th parallel north is a circle of latitude that is 60 degrees north of the Earth's equator. It crosses Europe, Asia, and the Pacific Ocean, North America, and the Atlantic Ocean, although it lies approximately twice as far away from the equator as the North Pole. The 60th parallel is half as long as the equator line. Okay. That makes sense. I found this point. So, if you remember that stream we did before, I pulled up this exact coordinate because I flip-flopped the numbers in every which way you possibly could go. And I was just Google mapping them. I have found this coordinate before. So I kind of like did it before the show did, but the show gave us the actual story behind it. So, what in Sweden? Like Sweden would give us, like, is there anything of berg in Sweden? Let's Google this. What is of importance in here? Okay. History. Johnson Berg family history. Berg siblings. Andersberg. Berg and Sweden. Let's go photos. Is it just one picture? From 2016. It's very pretty. Excuse me. I don't understand what this is. Copy. Oh, what is this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's that? I don't know. Are we sure it's this? Are we sure? It must be something. But like we haven't been able to find anything historical that the show could possibly pull from. Unless we enter some like all like spiritual realm from this place. Like it's a portal of some kind to a different place. That E means east. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure this is West 63. Yeah, north. I think this is 63 and no, that's east. I don't know. West. You're not wrong. So if it's east, then I need to go back to this thing, Bob. So if we take this spot and we go up here. West. So, no. What's up, Glacia? I enjoyed today's episode a lot. There's something more going on with this damn family. That's all that means. Like, what the hell is up with Franz? When we seen Franz on the ship, he seemed like a weirdo. That's what I'm saying. It's a personal account, this episode with Abel. It's his personal account of the events that were happening. So if we just take it at face value. If we just take it at face value, right? Things are crazy. Wait. This is like an endless earth. What's happening? But if we take it as like a personal account, I have questions for Franz, right? But it could be skewed because of Abel. That's so weird. It's like an endless earth. It just kept going. So is this our earth? Is this our world map right here? This has to be our world map. This right here. I don't freaking. We're refreshing the page. God damn it. Okay. So right now we're at West 40. We need to be at West 14. So if I go this way, it's 47. So West. Wait. West 14. So this is kind of putting us on the coast of Africa again. And it's North 63. First episode? What do you mean? Victoria, this is even more weirder. It's this island? What's this place? North 63, West 14. What is this? It's in a different language. I can't read it. So 64 negative 13. That's what we're gonna do. 63 negative 14. It's Norse. It's in the water. Icelandic. It's this. Iceland. So it's Iceland. This is where Google Maps tells us this is. So it must be some... I don't know. It must be some portal or something. It's near Iceland though. I feel like it might just like kind of like the Goblin Island. Just like it's got to be some fictitious place, yeah. They did say they weren't too far away because if they're in this area. They're in this area. This region of the world, so it's not that far away. I got lost in history, yeah. Interesting. That's what we're looking at. Does this work? No, right? No, it doesn't. That's interesting. So we have a location. It must be some fictitious place. All right. Actual discussion about the episode. I spent like the last 15 minutes trying to search for this, but this is where the story is taking a turn, and you always have to take things with a grain of salt. You can't take one person's account of something and just take that as the law or take it as exactly what happened. Can't do that, because there's always two sides to a story, and then there's actually what happened. So there's always three different viewpoints from the people that are involved when it comes to a situation. So we have Abel. We get to see his viewpoint of everything that was happening, his relationship with Helena, what happened, how he viewed it, and what he ended, like what's provoked him to do what he's doing. And it's like, if we just take that at what it is, right? It's tough, because you see Helena with this guy. He's definitely older than her, 100%. weirdness going on, different facial reactions, her even telling Abel that you're the only person I've ever loved. So it's, if you just take that as this is what happens, then I got some questions for Franz. What is the purpose? What's the deal? Like, what is Franz to Helena? That Helena, it seems like Helena didn't even know her purpose, but Franz did. And Franz was trying to do something. Like, what's the deal with that? Like, what's the deal with that? But part of me wants to believe that we'll get to see these interactions again, and it won't 100% be exactly this. Part of me just wants to say that. Who knows if we'll get to see it? But part of me, the king was the king was definitely even older. So like part of me wants to say that yes, we will see these events, not with Abel, but maybe with Helena. Maybe from her point of view, possibly, maybe from someone else's point of view, and it might differ a little bit than Abel's. It's interesting that, like, how out of the know would Abel have been, because they grew up. It's not like he ran into Helena and then in the short time he knew her, things happened. Like, they were smaller children, and then they grew up, and then he found out that she had a thing with him. So how out of the know was Abel? Was he just, you live here? Like, but it's like he lived on the same compound as them. So it's like what, like, see, that's why I start to like pull questions. Like, it's like Abel had no idea that Helena was involved with his father. He had no idea until he heard the maids talking about it. Right? He didn't know. So it's just like, was that just because of his treatment? He said he didn't have any family or nothing, which makes me feels like you said, Vittoria, that he was a bastard. So it's odd. It is odd. It's an odd predicament. It's an odd predicament. He looked like a preteen. She looked like a teen when they met. Yeah, I would put him at maybe 12-ish, and she could have been 14, 15, 12, 13-ish, and she's like 14, 15 kinda. So when he grows up a little more, she's a little older. I don't know, man. It's odd. It's a little odd. I can't, this is where I get stuck, because I always take the stance in any series that I read, always, whenever when the layers get peeled back on characters and we start to learn more about the past, everybody always wants to jump the gun, right? I tend to pump the brakes, especially if we're relying on an individual to tell us a story. In this episode, it was us relying on Abel's memories, because if we're being like, this is where I don't know if this was actually the show showing us backstory, or if this was Abel remembering something. Because didn't he say before to Fena that the older he gets, the more he forgets, right? The more he forgets, it's like, he's like, the painting is never finished. Like, she's more beautiful than this, but as I get older, I'm losing more memories of her. I don't remember her face. But from these, it looked like he remembered her perfectly fine. So like, what is he really talking about? So I don't know. I usually pump the brakes. I usually wait, Because if we just 100 miles in Abel's, like what we just learned from this episode, then what the hell is going on, friends? What's going on? What's going on? I need some questions from you, but I can't do that. I can't do that because I need to see Franz's point of view and I need to see Helena's. Excuse me, I burped and everything. Forgive me. But I need to see Franz. I need to see Franz and I need to see Helena's. Everything seemed painted in the same style he used to paint. You're not wrong. That's a good call out. That's a good call out. I don't know, man. I don't know. This was an episode. This was the setup to something else. This was the setup. Not even taking out the Fena and Yukimaru figuring out the coordinate stuff. The Abel stuff is a setup to something bigger. I feel like that's going to hit in the next couple of episodes. Because we get to see his point of view. We get to see why he's motivated. Exactly why. But I don't want to 100% count on this. But I just have a feeling we're going to get a scene where how Abel was interpreting everything was happening wasn't necessarily the same. Because why? What's the deal? Why would... This is where I start to ask the questions. If Franz ran off with Helena, right? If Helena got pregnant by the king, and then Franz and her ran off, why did she get caught and Franz and Fena didn't get caught? Why? Like, why did that happen? Like, if we're going off of Abel's story, Franz just seems like a really nasty dude. Like, he used Helena to have this baby so that we could get some Jean reincarnation shenanigans. I don't like that. That's kind of nasty. So it makes me wonder, what's the true thing? Like, what is really going on here? Did she really feel that way about him? Like, I don't know. I don't know. These are questions, and I'm not trying to jump to the conclusions just yet. Not trying to jump to the conclusions just yet. But you said it. We got some answers and more questions. You said that at the start of the episode, Vittoria. And that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. I got questions and I got possible answers to some of them. Possible answers. So I'm gonna leave it at that. They're part of a hidden society. Maybe. This makes me feel like this can be wrapped up. This can easily be wrapped up this season, and this could have just been a 12 episode series. But if the Hauptmann family and Franz's involvement with Helena and Fena and all this crap is actually a part of something much bigger, this series can open up for real. It really can open up if there's some super secret thing that's happening. And especially if we get to Eden and we actually don't vibe with what's truly supposed to be happening with Fena's destiny and all that. This series, it can open up or it can wrap up in a bow, or it can open up to even something more. So I'm gonna leave it there. Appreciate you for stopping by. I really do. Man, this was an episode. I feel like this is an episode we're gonna go back to. I'm hoping this is an episode that we can go back to in a few episodes or at the end of the season and be like, well, what meshes and what meshes and what doesn't. All I know is I've started to pay way more attention to Cody. The timing he was shown by this, yeah, and it was comparisons. I was trying to see if I could pick up on the symbolism of having the hourglass be knocked over. So instead of it being standing tall, the hourglass is knocked over and the sands of time isn't moving, so everything is sort of in like some sort of stasis or something. Who knows? I might be reaching, but I feel like that, and Cody being the one to pick it up, I don't know. Especially the fact that Cody and Fena were on Shangri-La, it seems like the whole time together. So how did like what? Like Cody was there in episode 1 watching Fena escape. So what's the deal? Is Cody actually working with Abel, or is Cody an agent working for someone else? Is Cody Franz? I don't know. But like Cody was there. Cody was there watching her escape when she was with Otto and the other dude. When they were running around, Cody was up there watching. And you don't know who Cody is until you actually see him with Abel. So who knows? I don't know. There's something there. There's something there with Cody. Cody's he's important. Now I want to go back and talk and look at every single scene that Cody's in, because him and Fena have an interaction and he kind of is dismissive of her. Doesn't really want to entertain her, but she keeps pressing the issue. And that's when O'Malley shows up. So I don't know. Things are getting crazy. So I swear he was watching on what? Or no. I mixed that up. Cody, it wasn't episode 1. Forgive me. It was episode 3. Cody was watching Yukimaru and Fena get away. Forgive me. I'm completely wrong on that one. Completely wrong. Cody was watching Fena and Yukimaru get away, wasn't he? That was episode 3. Yeah. At Barbaral. That was episode 3. He watched them get away from there. Okay, forgive me. I was gonna go somewhere. If he was in episode 1 watching her, I was gonna go somewhere. So, but he is from Shangri-La. He did say that. They are from the same place. They are from the same place. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Get some food. I haven't eaten anything today, so appreciate you for hanging out. I really do. And I'll catch you here for episode 10 next Sunday. So thank you. There's no section in Discord for this, but I might make one. Who knows? But thank you. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next Sunday. God willing. Peace out.